with comedian David Boyle, and I'm quitting alcohol. So it's day 2 in the fucking Himmies, and we went down to the fucking DL's house, the Dalai Lama, the fucking big dog himself. But the old DL has closed his house to the public because of COVID. So I looked it up yesterday because I wasn't sure, but this is where the Dalai Lama lives. This is where the magic happens for the Dalai Lama. And I was thinking about it, now that I'm in town and the Dalai Lama's in town, that means 2 of the most spiritual people on earth are in the same city at the same time. So we went to his monastery and it is fucking huge. It's only like 5 minutes walk from where I'm staying, but it is fucking massive. There must be thousands of monks living in there. I don't know what they're doing in there, causing fucking trouble probably. But usually it's open to the public and there's a Buddhist museum and all that sort of shit in there. But all you can do is take a photo from the outside. So that's what I did, took a photo from the outside. I have a funny feeling the DL doesn't even think COVID's real. He's just like, I'm sick of cunts coming into my fucking house and taking fucking photos with me. All I want to do is chill out and do some meditation. Would have been cool to go in there, but what are you going to do? So after we got knocked back from the Dalai Lama's joint, we just went hard on the fucking tourist shit. When I say hard, I mean we crammed all the tourist shit, like the top 5 things you're meant to do while you're here, into about an hour and a half. Just jumped in a fucking auto, which is a tuk-tuk, and just spent like 3 minutes at each tourist site and just fucking continued on to the next one. I'm really not a tourist attraction guy, especially when the attractions suck. I'm barely interested even if they're fucking good. But when they suck, I am very uninterested. Like we went to the War Memorial. That was one of the top 5 things to do here. Go to the War Memorial. I don't know what fucking war it was. Everything was written in Hindi and it was like a shitty little garden. I basically walked in, went, well, this sucks, and walked out. And then we went to some art museum and that sucked too. But they had this coin collection there. And this is the dodgiest fucking art gallery you've ever seen in your life. There was a sleepy old lady wearing a sari, and there was some old dude warming his hands on a heater. That was the whole security in this whole fucking art gallery. There was nothing in there to steal, really. The art wasn't very good, but there was this coin collection. And I was looking at these fucking coins, and they were really old coins. There was 4 coins there that it said on the fucking bit of paper that was written next to it that those coins were from the 3rd to 4th century BC, before Christ. Like over 2,000-year-old coins. And they looked old too. They looked like the coins Judas might have got. And there were other ones as well, like from the 4th and 5th century that looked fucking cool. But these ones from before Christ, you would think they would be worth a fair bit of money, wouldn't you? I mean, anything from before Christ would be worth a bit, wouldn't it? That's fucking old. And they were in this glass cabinet, and I swear to God, if you had a screwdriver and a way to distract these sleepy guards, you would have those before Christ coins in your hands in about 10 minutes. If anyone's thinking of doing a fucking heist, go to the art gallery in Himachal Pradesh, India. You wouldn't even need a crew. This isn't a fucking Ocean's 11 fucking job. You would need one guy with a screwdriver and, I don't know, another guy making balloon animals for the fucking sleepy lady with the sari. And then you would have these coins, and God knows how much they're actually worth. I don't know who you sell them to, though. That's what I never understood about these heists. Who the fuck do you sell a giant diamond to? No one in my immediate circle needs a giant diamond. Hey, I just stole the Mona Lisa. How much will you pay for it, Craig? Don't fucking lowball me either, you cunt. It was fucking hard to get that, Moni. And Craig's like, mate, I've got 4 fucking coins from before Christ. Are you willing to take them? Take it or leave it. All right. Did they go in the pokies? So the art gallery sucked, but if you want to rob it, it's a good place to rob. Then where else did I go? There was some other fucking joint, but that sucked. Oh yeah, it was some fucking temple thing with some weird dude singing. Oh, it was weird. There was like worshippers gathered around him, and he was on like a throne in the middle of this temple, and he was just singing. I don't know what the fuck it was about, but it was weird, and it felt weird. And when we walked in, he was just staring at me and singing. I'm like, can we get the fuck out of here? This is not my scene. So then after the weird dude singing and the shitty art gallery and the war memorial, we went to the cricket ground, the world's highest cricket ground. The reason I even wanted to come here 5 years ago, sitting on the couch, hungover, watching Australia versus India. I remember the game clearly. India tried to cheat. They tried to fucking doctor the pitch, which means they prepared the pitch to the advantage of their bowlers. They made it real dusty because they had two good spinners, Ashwin and Jadeja. So they're like, we'll make it real dusty, which means the ball's going to spin more. This means nothing to nobody but fucking cricket fans. So they doctored the pitch. It was blatant cheating, but it actually had the opposite effect. What happened was the Australian spinner, Nathan Lyon, who doesn't usually spin it a lot, he relies a lot more on bounce and flight and speed. Well, Nathan Lyon, because India fucking doctored the pitch, now he's turning it a mile. And Nathan Lyon, I think he took fucking 10 wickets or something like that. Australia won. And then for the next 4 tests, India just prepared flat pitches. Then India won the next 3 matches. It was a great test series. Anyway, I went to that ground. And it's such a fucking beautiful ground. Not the actual stadium or the ground itself, but the view. Fuck, it's a beautiful view from that ground. So that was all the touristy shit today. Then tomorrow we're going to a place called Dalhousie. I don't know what the fuck's there, but you got to go through the mountains. It's like a 5-hour drive. And then I think the following day I'm going to do paragliding. Or Saturday I'm going to do paragliding. I don't know what paragliding is, but it sounds like something that I might not make it home from. But I'll have the GoPro out there vlogging the whole thing. Don't worry about that. Anyway, that's it for tonight. If you're enjoying the podcast, keep sharing it around with your friends, and I'll see you the fuck later.